looking down. I'm looking down. I don't want to look down. Okay, don't look down. Oh dear. What happened here? That's a lot of dark crystals, isn't it? Wow. That's interesting. Why? I didn't know there was so many dark crystals here. That's very abnormal, isn't it? Huh. Interesting. Right. Well, that's weird. Right. Well, which way should I go? Should I go that way or should I go this way? I do not know. Well, we try our luck this way. Oh, Lord. That's quite... Huh. That's surprising. That's very surprising. Oh, it seems like it's going this way. Right. I think I'm going the wrong way. Well, should just check it out, right? Danger. Danger, right. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it's coming from that way. Huh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Am I going the wrong way again? I think I am, actually. Right. Alright. I'm too old for this. Can't I go around? Yes, I can. Right. I think I'm going the right way now, for sure. A little bit backwards.
Yes, God, I am stressing too much right now.
Hello.
Hello, terribly sorry.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you. I haven't seen you about yet. Sorry if I'm a little
Oh, I'm sorry.
hurt. Bit of a stressful situation going on over there.
Yeah, I saw that a lot. What? That's very unusual. What's happening over there?
It really is.
Right.
Overgrown darkness crystals that are very volatile.
Yeah.
All right.
If you can, don't touch them because they react to different people's affinities of their magic.
I know, right?
Right.
It's quite dangerous.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
I've enlisted the help of a professional.
Oh, is that a dust
Truly.
bunny?
Just make
Hello?
sure you don't explode around me or else you're all dying.
Oh, I haven't seen you.
Your name is Professor
seen
Dust.
you in ages. How are you? Yeah, I know, right?
You know this.
No, I don't know them,
Second one.
actually. but I have seen dust bunnies around. That's for sure.
Wait.
Sorry.
They're called dust bunnies. Before these
My
are-
name is Ysabell.
These
I
are-
am the new guild leader.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, that caught me off guard. I should have asked. Hi, my name is Vin. I work for the guild.
Ah, nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
One of the guild
You guys better
members.
be on your best behavior if you're working for the guild. That's a guild leader right there. I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm not.
was surprised that you've
I'm
even
not
That's
guild.
totally fine.
met
It's
them.
fine.
Be as stupid as possible.
before. From what I understand, Wolfric brought these in.
Oh, Wolfric.
What's the coffee?
I've heard of this Wolfric. I need to talk
Oh
to
no,
him.
that would be
That's for
horrifically
sure.
painful to me.
Understandable.
Yes. I know.
It would be the
I
equivalent
know.
of you drinking
know,
magma.
right? So, do you like it here? Oh, you do? Alright, yeah.
I mean,
That's good.
They're so well spoken.
They are very
Hey, buddy.
well spoken,
Catch.
actually.
toss you an apple.
You know, I've seen these things actually eat a whole deer that was dead. That was very funny.
That's.
I watched one eat my fire.
I thought that they
Oh.
were. Wait, what? I thought that.
Yes, it turned into a little ball of
herbivores.
fire. It was very weird. I could immediately tell where
They
it
are.
was.
They are,
Like I
for
could
sure.
feel it.
What happened? What happened to the dust bunny when it ate that deer?
Well, it turned red because a lot of blood. So they don't do that
so from
anymore.
what I gather,
So I guess
So
it
what
wouldn't
I
be a dust
gather
bunny
is that-
anymore. It would be a meat bunny.
Yes.
okay. So
Right.
these things take on the form of what they digest or eat.
Yes. Yes, they do. They
very
if they
interesting.
have glitter or glass or anything else like that, they will kind of turn into that. They yeah, it was very interesting. Dust bunnies, I like them.
I would love to study one, but I don't think they're going to be able to sell anytime soon.
Right.
Unfortunately. Big black crystals. Very scary. Was
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, we keep
that-
getting distracted. Yeah, we should
Oh,
probably come back
sorry.
to doing that.
Sorry, terribly sorry.
No, honestly,
not a
it's
problem.
ours.
It was
yeah, no, it's
Lovely
no
meeting
problem.
you, ma'am. Can't wait to work for
Lovely meeting
you
you.
in the future.
You too.
Yeah, it's also a pleasure.
So, crystals?
Am I supposed to bow? Should I
Some
bow?
Crystals,
Am I-
yeah, crystals.
You
Let's
guys
go.
don't need to bow. That's not. It's
Oh,
all
I
right.
just bow because it's eloquent.
Yes, it is very eloquent, isn't it?
Okay. I like your threads, by the way. What tailor made your clothes?
Oh, these. I have a tailor in Suna that did this.
Suna.
Yes.
Suna of all places.
Suna,
Must
yes.
be. Oh, it must be the lily threads that they use. What is it made of?
It is made of. I don't remember. I'm very old, you see.
Very old, you see. Well, I
Yes,
just
I
thought
do
you were
not.
very
Do not. Do
difficult.
not remember all of what I have learned over the years. You know, it's very hard. Hello. Hello.
It's understandable. I've taken up far too much of your time. It's been a pleasure.
It's totally fine. Hello.
Right.
Hello, friend.
I am Ysabell.
Mikomo, think friend.
Oh, Mikomo.
Mikomo is Mikomo.
All right. All right. I am the new guild leader here. Yes, I was actually
Guild
going.
leader?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, so Mikomo is not in danger by massive crystal of doom. Mikomo is safe?
Well, yes. I guess you. The danger is still there for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like this. So, what's it? Oh,
I heard
you.
they explode if you touch them.
Oh, really? Really? Yes, I heard they were quite dangerous if you touched them. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna
So is
take
it
a
like
look
normal
around.
to loiter
What?
around here? Is that like is it normal to like loiter under the archway? Is that like a thing that you guys do here?
No. I was just
it's not
coming
even
in
raining.
this town, so I met very wonderful people over there. So I was talking to them.
Oh, wonderful. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, do you know your way around the town? I just got here myself, but I got a tour, so I might be able to help.
No, I have no idea. I have not stepped in the town yet, so, you know. But I will.
All right. Well, I guess follow me. I'll do my best.
Right.
Take care.
Unless you want to, like,
Guild
explore
leader,
on your own, that's fine.
Ysabell. Ysabell, yes. You too, Mikamo.
Take care.
All right. I'm Blake. I'm a new god.
Ah, I
Just
see.
showed up today. No, why? But my head seems to hurt whenever I look in this direction.
Yes.
Is yours?
It does for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not very
I don't know
nice,
why.
that's for sure.
Big tree, centerpiece apparently. As you forge, there's a bakery coming up. There's a clinic down there. God's house is over there. I think a bunch of people live along there, and the guild house is here. Come on.
Oh, right. All right.
Wait, he said you don't have to pay.
Hello.
He said to rip,
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
rip your name card.
Excuse us, pardon us.
Hello, hello.
morning.
I guess I'm following him.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I will say hi later.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm like rushing you or anything. I just
Oh, sorry.
important for you to like meet the people or something.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. Who's here?
I
You know,
see.
I was really like looking for a butler person because like they might know more about it than I do. Or maybe my boss.
A
I also
butler?
don't know where he is.
I see.
Yeah, he's a butler here. I
Right.
spilled some food earlier and actually no, they didn't even clean it up. I don't really know what they do here.
Oh,
Hi.
I see.
This lady seems to know things about stuff. She might be able to help you better than I can.
Hello,
Hi there.
Ysabell.
You are?
I'm the new guild leader here.
Captain Talia Bray, one of the guild members.
I see. Pleasure to meet you.
I believe I did read something on the board earlier about a new guild member coming.
Yes.
Or guild leader, my bad.
That's totally fine.
Well then. Have you been shown around the place yet?
I'm not particularly. We just came in here with this fella, so.
I pointed at a
Okay,
bunch of
well-
buildings and said the designation and then dragged her in here, more or less.
Yes. Hello.
Alright, well, I'll handle the guild tour from here, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Oh, Vithos.
You're right there. You,
I'm good. Just
oh, all right. Okay.
Oh,
He's a tad
it
shy.
seems like he has secrets.
Oh. He has secrets.
Hmm.
I think everybody has secrets.
It
don't
sounds.
they?
I mean, it's just from that display. Yeah, but like his is like he's wearing them on his sleeve.
I think he's just shy.
I
Oh, that would explain it.
see. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's.
either
Anyways,
he's killed like
it's okay
10
to be
dozen
shy.
people or he's shy. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Anyways, I'll take
leave
it
the,
from
Yeah, yeah. All right. Have a nice one.
Thank
Good to
you.
meet
You
you. Toodaloo.
here. Alright, so, over there's our medical wing.
hello.
I
Do you mind
think
if I
that's
ask a
pretty
question?
self-explanatory. These two doors here lead to the library.
Yes. What's up?
No. So, my character is a magical anomaly. Well, he loves to sort through magical anomalies. So these big black crystals have caught his attention. Not only that, but he has a dark affinity, and supposedly, these are dark affinity as well.
Yes.
Is there anything that my character Otto would be able to discern from this? Are there any runes? Are there anything? Is there anything magical that he can discern the purpose of these?
No. You would just feel like there's a lot of like dark magic around. That's all you would actually just feel.
So it's just a very intense amount of dark magic.
Yes. Yes.
Would you say that these could be because a massive excess of dark magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you read on the website about mana crystals?
Mana crystals? I don't think I got to that point, but
terribly
I
sorry. I
did
had,
read
something in
about
my
the
Voices.
fact that dark magic is
It happens.
well, it has a lot of stigmas and is
I know
almost
that
always
feeling all
evil.
too well. Anyways, down
so-
here, mess
do I
hall,
apologize. If
full
No,
liquor
you're
bar.
good.
Right below us
being
leads
that
down to the
you
dungeon and the
are
room where we
familiar with,
keep
like-
some sort of artifacts.
Oh, artifacts. Yes,
And
I see. What kind of
yeah,
artifacts?
things that get picked up on. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. It just seems to be random things that get picked up on missions.
I see.
Exchanges over here. That's where mission board gets written, sign-ups,
Oh.
and all that.
Oh, I see.
And a room that's going to be rather important to you is up these stairs is the guildmaster's quarters. All the guildmasters have a key for it, and the door locks on its own, so only the guildmasters can get in and let people in.
I see. Well, I guess you don't have that key, do you?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I can wait
Once
for the
we
other
are able
other
to
guild
track
leaders.
down another guildmaster.
Yes.
Yeah. That being said, we should probably fill you on couple important things to know about some of them things going on here.
Sure, yeah.
At least, well, so, are you, like, from a different location for the wardens, actually?
Oh, yes, I am from Suna, but I have been all over the place. I have been here before, but I haven't
I
been
see.
in wardens before.
I see. Okay, so, important things up front then. There's a blonde elf girl wearing blue clothing down there, walks around barefoot with some golden chains on her.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty sure that she's a escaped slave of some sort, so we're kind of trying to get her to adjust to normal life
Oh, right.
from Asmath, so
right.
yeah, be patient with her. She may act a little odd and, you know.
Totally understandable. I have had a lot of talking to a lot of Asmith people. I have been there myself, sadly, but that's fine.
Right. And, well, about myself, because you're gonna hear this one way or another from one of the guild leaders. You believe in fairy tales?
Oh, fairy tales. Well, I guess. Some fairy tales are true and some fairy tales are not.
Oh, congratulations, you're looking at one. I'm a lycanthrope, more commonly known as a werewolf.
Oh. I see. I have just read about those. I haven't seen one in person. Wow. Right.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, we've been trying to figure out ways to minimize damage and sort that situation out over time, but it's a slow process as, well, there's not exactly a whole lot of scholarly study on the whole thing. It's mostly folk legend, and it's, yeah, it's a issue.
I see.
So, under full moons, I kind of get taken over, and my body gets used by a spirit, to put a very complicated subject simply.
I see.
That spirit then decides to go out and hunt with the aim of consuming hearts of living beings.
I see.
Every heart consumed will increase the strength of the lycanthrope form and so on, which means over time it gets harder to contain if I'm able to keep getting out and... Hello, Anna.
Oh, hello.
New guild leader. I'm filling her in on some important things about me.
Yes.
Oh, carry on then. Bye.
Hello.
Anna's one of the medics here.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Mm. So, yeah. So that's the whole thing. Right now, the things that we do know that can help is a plant called wolfsbane. It lycanthropes can't stand the smell of it, and when potent enough, it can be used to ward them off, block them from going through an area. There's also fire. Most lycanthropes are generally weak to fire, as they're covered in fur. It catches easily. Unless you're dealing with a were shark, that's a different story.
Mm.
And well, in an emergency scenario, there's one more thing, and the only people who know about this is the guild leaders and a select few I've told. Silver weaponry. The material has the same properties as the moon alchemically, which is necessary for the transformation and the influence, so it disrupts a lycanthrope's ability to regenerate when pierced or cut with it. I'll bleed out before I'm able to
see.
heal.
I have read somewhere that that was the case, but I never thought there was. Interesting. I see. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that this happens to you.
Fucking upstairs.
I mean, it's, it is what it is. I had a choice to make, and I made it.
A choice.
Some people said they would have preferred I made the other choice. But, well, to give you context to that, I would have preferred to live.
Right. Yes. Of course you want to live. A lot of people want to live. They don't want to die.
Exactly. So, that's the big thing. We've tried various methods of keeping me locked up to varying degrees of success, and at this point, I'm considering just taking a boat out on full moon nights and going out to a remote island where people don't live.
I see. Huh.
So, some other people want to try new methods of containment within the town, which, I mean, they can. I worry that being near the town in such a state is too high of a risk at this point. If I'm to get out and I hurt any of the townsfolk, then the mayor has said that the biggest kindness he can do for me is exiling.
I see. So this is quite a problem for you and others. I don't know what others think. Well,
For the most part, people seem to want to try to help me and keep me contained, but it's getting harder and harder to feel like I can stay here without hurting people I care about, so.
Right. Have you tried any?
Out,
Go on.
outside of a full moon, I am able to, I'm able to forcibly transform at will, though it is a draining process. Once I revert back, I pretty much be out of commission for the time being. Though the catalyst is magical based on the spirit, the transformation itself is entirely physical. My bones, my muscles, everything are stretching, contorting, reshaping into this form.
Right. It's a spirit. I see. So, it's a spirit contract you made.
Yes, I was effectively forced into accepting the contract. I was given a choice, as is necessary, but the spirit basically told me you can either accept the contract and live on with this, or you can I can just kill you here and now.
Do you know the spirit's name?
I can't say that I do. He never introduced himself with a proper name.
That's not surprising. I see. Well, it's...
Well, he's used a title before, but I doubt that it's his real name. Lord of Hunts.
Right,
Which, given what he does, makes sense. I suppose he lives for hunting. But he makes everyone do.
I see. Well, I can try to find some books if you want. I have a lot of books at home.
We've tried scouring through the guild's library and only found folk legend, but if you have anything you think could be helpful, then that would be welcome.
Sure, I will try to find something. I cannot guarantee that I will find anything, but, you know, I'll try to help as much as I can.
If it's... better than not trying anything.
Right.
Anyways, there's other things about some of the other guild members, but I feel it's not exactly my place to talk about their issues to you directly, so either you'll find out through the guild leaders or those members themselves.
Right. I would like to find... Ooh, hello.
Hi, my name's Gabi. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, hello, I need a roll.
Yes, I am Ysabell. I am the new guild leader.
A D20?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I am scavenging for herbal ingredients.
Here, have a marble.
The monarch, the fucking
Well,
cave.
thank you. That's a very pretty mana. Or mana. I mean... marble.
I use that to make them.
Right.
Yes, Gabi creates marbles. When I first got here, he gave me a red one because of my coat and hat being colored red.
Oh, I see. He's kind of quiet when he walks, isn't he?
Quiet and fast. He also jumps very high. I don't quite understand him.
I see.
Also, one more situation to fill you in on. We've picked up some sort of skull that seems to be possessed or something from one of our missions. It's currently locked in the town's jail, which has some sort of anti-magic barrier to it. But we're trying to figure out what to do about it
Scavenging the cave for herbal ingredients
on the
for
upcoming
alchemical
mission.
potions. Which
Because
cave?
it seems to be quite an urgent problem. It keeps trying to
the
go
mana
towards
cave,
the quarry,
the one
which
by
has
the
had
beach.
an increasing
The one
issue
by
of
the
dark
beach.
crystals growing
Oh,
from
yes.
it.
I see. I saw that one. I saw the quarry. It was a lot of crystals there. I was very surprised when I came into town.
Yeah, it's one of the many things we're dealing with, I suppose.
I see. So it's a lot of things you are dealing with here in the wardens.
Welcome to guild life, right?
Well, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I'm very excited to meet all of you and get to know all of you.
Yeah. You said you're from Suna originally?
Yes, I am.
There's probably one other thing I should get out of the way about myself then.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Fuck it, I'll just say it. I'm also known by the name the Wolf of the Wake.
I see.
I
I've heard
believe
that.
if you're from Suna, you know that name.
Yes. I can't remember right now because I'm quite old and memories is not as it used to be. But yes, I have heard that name.
Captain of the Dying Tide pirate crew.
Oh. Right. That.
Well, I'm the relative new captain. The past, little over half a year now. My father originally held the title, and I was born on board the ship. I took up captainship after he died in a dueling accident with me.
I see. Well, you're here for a second chance, or you're here to make better of things, I presume?
That's what I'm here for now. Originally I washed up because I was thrown overboard from my ship. Crew wasn't too keen on being captained by a woman, let alone one that killed their old captain that many of them loved.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Mutiny. As tough as things have been, I'm glad I'm here too. Originally, I was just gonna be with the guild for a little bit, make enough money to skip town and get back out on the water, but I found people I really cared about here, and it put some things in perspective.
I'm glad. People you care about does a lot in your, relationships.
Speaking of, hi there, Raz.
Hello. Hi.
Raz, this is our new guild leader, Ysabell.
Yes. Hi. Hello.
He can be a little shy.
I see.
Raz helps out with some of the medical work. He's patched me up on a mission before.
Oh, really? That's quite a good job, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do
Raz
with this bottle.
Raz, is Nishka still down there?
Let's go check.
Oh.
Howdy.
Hello. Well, I guess I have a little pocket
guard.
here.
Yeah. Save the marble for a rainy day.
I guess so, yes.
Hi, Ophelia.
Hello. Oh.
Okay, Nishka's not
Hello.
there.
Oh.
She's in the library.
Oh, okay. Alright. Library.
I will, yes. Just follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's one of the dust bunnies. Don't know if you've had those around in other locations.
I have, yes.
Okay.
I'm literally able to move wherever the hell I please. You can very easily walk around.
I'm just making sure.
Nishka,
You send
got someone for
people
you
to
to meet.
war. Even if you just offer them a ribbon and medal,
Nishka.
they can fight 10 times harder.
This is Ysabell,
And they will
the
love you
new
for it.
guild leader here. Ysabell, this is Nishka. She's a deputy guild leader.
Oh, I see. Pleasure.
Pleasure. Glad to have new blood around here to help guide things.
Yes, I will try my best, that's for sure.
I've filled her in about the general gist of the situation with Thana, the skull, and me. Anything else, not my place to talk about.
Those are kind of our big issues right now, yeah. No, those are the big three.
I see. That's kind of big. Hello.
We get into
I figure
trouble.
anything else, she needs to know, the other guild leaders will tell her at some point, or she'll learn from guild members themselves.
Don't be scared.
Introduce yourself.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Gail.
Hello, Gail. I'm Ysabell.
Pierce.
Oh, Ysabell. Guild merits. I've never seen these before. Quite interesting, actually.
We were just discussing them.
I see. Guildmaster, defender, deputy. That's something I need to talk to the other guild leader so I can get caught up.
Probably.
Yeah, this is new to me, but hey, that makes sense, I guess.
So,
I'm a Griffin candidate.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the current situation around here in general. Fabian, he's a black-haired individual, pale, little
I think I'm
lanky,
a leader type.
monocle. You'll want to talk to him if you want anything around the guild hall to help you get acquainted. He can guide you, or I can even guide you, actually, right now to the guild master's hall. Very quickly, though, just give me a moment to collect.
Yes.
Dana, if she's scampering around still.
No. This is reliable and trustworthy return for both visitors and guests, as well as
Interesting.
Scholar, no.
Alright then.
Vanguard.
Thank you so
Well,
much for
Scouts and foreigners
filling
for
me in.
identifying needs and information.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have been better to have one of the actual other leaders show you around, but I figured I didn't have anything to do at the time.
It's totally fine.
Try to be helpful.
Right.
Alright,
Please,
well,
let me show
Nishka,
you.
I'll let you take over from here.
Overly complicated solutions.
Very large inert crystals to worry about instead of very large
Crystals that could blow up the entire country.
Understood.
Pardon?
Someone bring the crystals in place.
Obviously.
Yes,
Excuse
and
me,
then all we would need to do is move the remaining body of the empty crystals.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Did Talia give you the tour yet?
She
we're
showed
making a
me
thing that
here.
will,
She
deconstruct the
didn't show
crystals,
me
basically.
anywhere else, I believe.
Oh, that's perfect. So
Which
all
we can do in theory
need is the
before or
final
after.
piece. The only thing we need left is a way to siphon the
Oh.
energy into the repulsion
Must be
spheres.
Miss Ysabell. Nice to meet you. Name's Wolfrich.
Are you
This
sure?
is a stupid idea.
Glad
but, like,
you,
is-
got
can
in
we go
well.
low tech? Can we just dig a hole, toss a small
Yep.
pile of them in there?
My-
and, like,
my name?
blow 'em up, and then hold.
Yes, ma'am. I am very sure.
Well,
Are
that is
you-
also a possibility, but
Are you-
the problem is we need a method to siphon
look-
the energy
you
from
look
the
like
crystal
King
into
Casimir.
the spheres first.
Don't you?
No, but if we just don't, if we just take
The- Are you
if we just like,
are you alive?
I'm trying to figure out how to make a thing. We need some material that
What?
feel like this perhaps is a conversation that can happen in the guild, masters.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Very sorry.
Yeah, possibly just confused.
Right. Oh, okay. So, I'm terribly sorry.
So
you look very
it's just
familiar.
lower tech than like trying to make a whole bunch of rune inscribed things. I don't know how complicated they are for you to make. Like,
What's
if there's
the
something that you
big old
can
crowd
produce
doing out
a
here?
reasonable
hello.
in a short amount of time, then it sort of
Hi.
But crystals.
Everyone on full duty trying to figure out how to deal with the skull or the crystals.
Based on
No,
materials
I
that we
have
don't
a
really
little
have.
glitter. You want to
have
have
any
glitter?
That's moved impossible bones.
Speaking of which,
Where is the meeting taking place? I didn't get quite the detail on that.
Oh dear.
Not entirely certain. That's
welcome
okay.
everyone. You're just the three I wanted to see.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful. I love it.
Me included in that.
What did you feed it?
You're included too.
Oh,
I just
glitter.
want to hand this off to you.
Right. So, all right, Walter, what we got here? Then?
Look how happy he is.
That is a mana crystal
Gail made the right
extractor.
choice.
At least
I'm
what
gonna
an actual
leave
one looks
before it
like.
explodes.
It's more or less the head itself is kind of
the
a
dustbin.
non-distinct. Doesn't have to be exactly one of those. There's different tattoos, so I'm not exactly sure which one we get. They'll all work pretty nice though. Gist of it is,
I know.
the
You're quite
head
pretty.
is made out of beryllium. It's a special kind of metal alloy.
Yes.
And
I know.
I'm hoping you might have like lying around.
Lying
It's like
around.
probably demonic skull, yeah. Why is it here?
Oh.
Laying around is a different
We're
story.
gonna go
Wolfie.
test something on it,
but
and we don't want to do it in the town.
We can find what we can find. If
Dungeon.
we got a little bit, maybe we have a little bit in storage we can find out. Probably not as much as you would hope for.
Oh. I see.
Excuse me.
Right. Well, we
Miss
have
Nishka?
have enough to basically make the.
Since
If you need
there's
to
a
talk
problem
about it,
that
tell
affects
us
the
and Jenny will
town,
come back and talk with it if it,
I would like to
you
be
know,
present since the mayor is not here.
doesn't cooperate.
Okay.
I know
Wolfric,
this needs
we're
to be
about
done
to
in
be
post
testing
haste. Give me a-
something.
give me a
Two
time
guild
scale.
leaders you can be talking to about this.
There's
We
Wolfric.
don't have too much time. We're looking to see and just prolong where the.
I see. Hello, miss.
Hello.
My name is Justin. I'm the person in charge of the guards of the town. Now, I'm sure you're aware of the problem with the skull.
Yes, I am very aware.
Right. Unfortunately, the mayor is not around, so if possible, I would like to be present to witness anything that happens regarding the skull, since it's a problem that has to do with the town, in part.
I see. Well, that's probably
Yeah,
something
I've
we
always
can
wanted to see
manage,
what
or
he takes it.
yes, you could
Alcohol
probably.
Right,
is,
wonderful.
He drinks it, and it increases his flight.
Well, then I shall head down. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss
Ysabell.
To essentially
Miss Ysabell.
fuse it through sheer heat. I'm going to take your parts and basically make them into a coating for something, but I'm going to need a lot of heat.
That might work.
I'm gonna check my back. Wolfric, you get whatever pieces you have out of your office or wherever you might fucking bunker it, and you come to me blacksmith. Also, who's in itself available when it comes to fire users?
I can collect Thana.
As I understand, Nishka's
Okay.
right here, so she's the easiest.
Nishka.
I'm just going to quickly,
not
one
really.
second.
Feline
course.
has fire. Melody has fire, maybe.
It's more magma, but I think Melody's been feeling kind of ill right
Remember,
now. I'm not
light
sure yet.
mana.
It's okay, we're gonna do all that.
Well, if you just need heat, it doesn't really matter, right?
I came in a perfect
We need
timing,
a
I see.
lot of fucking heat just to seal those in.
Right.
Sorry
but,
about
like,
that.
You know,
Just wanted
magma
to-
will work reasonably well compared to a fire.
I'm sure we can figure that out.
Wait, you have
we might need
magma?
10. No, Melody is,
I
but
don't
she's
have
not feeling too hot right now.
Right. I was going to say, if we had magma, then I could definitely work with that.
I'm going to go find Thana. I'll meet you out front.
Go talk with that young man over there.
Right.
That one?
Almost.
Right. You do that. Wolfric, you get me your pieces wherever it need be. I'm gonna look for mine and my smithy. We're gonna try to get the show on the road somehow.
Righto.
Understood.
Ooh boy, you made your way in on quite the busy day.
I see
I'm gonna
that.
take care of that favor, and then we'll have a little bit of talk about things after I get back, if that's all right.
Right. I would love to.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't get your name.
Hello, I'm Ginny.
Ysabell. Pleasure.
Ysabell. Nice to meet you.
Yes. I came
I take
in
it you're
as
one of the guild leaders from the general demeanor.
Yes, I
and
am.
Conversation with. Gotcha.
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Leafside. Things are a bit a mess right about now, but we're working on it.
Right. Well, if I can help with anything, I will be here. I know it's very hard. I'm new here, and I don't want to meddle, but I'm here if anybody needs help.
Can you make potion?
Yes, I can.
Oh, can you make potion to make Raz small like ant?
Oh, small like ant. Well, I can, but it will take maybe 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
See, what do you want to do with that potion, may I ask?
I'll leave you to this.
Raz want to be size like ant. Raz going to find a secret.
Size like ant. You're going to find a secret. What kind of secret?
If Raz tell, you not tell anyone.
I won't. I promise.
So I need heat. I need a lot of heat. I need to use it as fuel.
Raz been looking for secret in guild, in guild hall, all over the place. And then yesterday, ants steal Raz apple and they take it all the way this way and then into here. So Raz thinks secret in here. If Raz can get size like ant and then go in, then Raz can find secret.
Are you sure there's a secret? You know, ants can burrow underneath and make a lot of, like, tunnels and stuff.
I'm still waiting for the materials.
Yeah, just a secret.
Sure. Why do you want to find this secret so bad?
I'm going to need a bunch of heat.
Raz not sure. Raz can't even remember who said there might be a secret, but someone said there might be a secret and Raz want to find.
I see. Well, I can for sure help you, if you want. I do not know where the alchemy room or if you guys have any. I'm not sure.
Raz can show you the building.
Sure, yes.
I don't really know this plane all too well, so...
Well, Frick, I'm gonna give you both of these things. You bring them over to the training area. I'm getting me crates. I'm trying to set up a makeshift forge as fast as I can.
We require...
You're kind of fast there, Raz. I can't keep up.
This where Cassandra make all the potion.
I see. Ah, that's quite a lovely little hut. Ah. Huh. Lovely. Well, let's see. We need kind of certain kind of mushroom and everything like that. It doesn't seem like you have those. It's a very, very... well... let's see. Well, lavender. We need those. So it doesn't taste so vile. Angel trumpet, nightshade. Rosemary, poppy, ginger. Right. Well, sadly to say, you don't have the mushroom you need. But
where is Cat?
I haven't seen anybody here, like any mushrooms like that. I believe it's in the Vale, but it's very dangerous to be in the Vale. Yes, and I've seen some outside of the Vale, but that's very, very not likely to find.
What they look like?
They look like it's white, and they have like purple spots on them.
White and purple spot. Okay.
I believe they are called Terrendaseals.
Terrendaseal.
Terrendaseals, yes.
Terrendaseal.
Right. So we have the ingredients here, but we need the Terrendaseal mushroom to make your little and make it just stew a little, like 1 or 2 days, maybe 3. Just give it a good so you can get very small. Right.
Okay, let's find mushroom.
Right. What? Wait. No. Raz? Alright. That's. Raz? Raz, come here! Frick. Right. Oh. God. Where is he going? Oh, Ginny! Ginny? I'm not quite as fast as they are. Whew. Right. Ew, God.
Yeah, she's trying to.
Raz. Don't go in there. Don't go in there alone. Right, you.
Say, so close to Vale.
Yes, but it's kind of dangerous to go in the Vale either way. If you want to go in there, you need to have somebody with you.
I don't believe so.
A few days ago, we had Ysabell
You come too?
show up.
Me come? Sure. I will try to find the mushrooms with you.
It's a baby. Not taller than that.
Just be careful not to go in the purple mist. Do you see any?
I was not see any yet.
I don't think we can go further, because it's quite thick. We can maybe make some like mask or something to a later day. Mask to not take the Euphoria in. Because I can't see any mushrooms, sadly. Be careful, not to hurt yourself.
Yeah, Raz always careful.
That's very good, Raz. Oh, you're right.
This one?
Oh, no, it's not. That's purple. That's all purple. It has white and purple spots.
Oh, I see white spot, but maybe too late.
Yes. Oh, so close. They're quite hard to find, you know. You know what? I can for sure go and look for it tomorrow if you want.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. Now let's go back. We shouldn't be taking all this Euphoria in, that's for sure. If you want, we can maybe make. Good. Well, if you want, we can make the potion more faster. We can make the preparations now to have the mushrooms in there.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll show you.
Probably should do. I didn't realize it was updated.
Do you know where that is?
It's in the middle of town.
Oh.
So, Raz, can I ask how old you are?
Oh, Raz not sure.
Oh, really?
How Raz know?
How you know? Well, it's how many years you have been living.
Like how many winter?
Yes, how many winters you have lived.
Yeah, Fabian asked same question, but Raz tell Fabian. Raz grow up in cave. Raz not see snow, so Raz not sure.
Really? I would say you're quite young.
As little?
Yes, I believe you're little. You're kinda quite not grown yet, it seemed.
Raz going to get bigger?
I don't think you will be bigger, but I mean in like years, you're not very grown up yet. But you'll get there. Alright, let's see here. We'll take this one. And then we put it here. Do you need help to get up here so you can watch what I do?
Oh, ask again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Oh,
you have these.
This is the most.
We need water.
This is the only place that.
Do we have water?
I guess this is the nicest place I've been to, really.
It is quite quaint, isn't it?
There are a lot of water out there.
A lot less.
Do you want to fill it?
People as well.
Oh, okay. Let's fill bottle with water.
Hello. Just hanging out.
Hello there.
Hello.
Just sitting here.
I'm very sorry. Is this your shop?
It'll take like a moment, I promise.
Well, it's not my shop. It's like it's the. I think it's everyone's use really. Whoever wants to use it. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I've been working here for a couple of days, but yeah.
All right.
So you said I think I heard that someone said that you're a guild leader here.
Yes, I am.
I've never seen you
Ysabell.
before.
Yes. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Ysabell. I'm the new guild leader here.
I see. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Name's Valel.
Hello. Nice to meet you too.
So what were you two doing in the Vale?
That's all wet now. And that bottle all red too, but wet on the inside.
Right, it's fine. Well, we tried to find some mushrooms, Tyranno seals. They are not very common, but they are in the Vale. But we didn't see any, sadly. We're trying to make him shrink. He wants to be little.
Oh, you was talking about that earlier.
Yes, alright.
I don't really know how to do that, so.
It's quite...
Yeah, you really are
yes,
a great man.
it's quite not too
But
easy. Let's see, do we need...
me and Ayla here, just finished gathering up some supplies.
Oh,
Things
we
for
did,
health
yes.
potions as well.
Quite
A
good.
few different algae and some very mineral infused clay, kind of underneath the rocks in some of the ponds.
So,
then poppies
you can
for
take
the medical
this
stuff,
one
so.
in there first.
That's good. We will need that.
Yes.
Is there like, does the apothecary have like a
There you go.
like a pot of money or something
This
to
one.
like buy supplies and stuff? I'm not too familiar with all that stuff.
And
Buy
a
supplies.
little bit of this one.
Like buy
What kind
supplies
of
off of Vela here.
No, it's like so far people have just been coming in if they have stuff and then
So,
we're gonna pay
just-
them. Of
Also,
course,
if you
will
want,
also be paid
do you
for
want
your hard
to
work as well.
maybe try to squish this?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Squish.
Ayla here would be.
You'll need to squish
paid,
it
basically.
and get it all mushed
Well, of
to
course,
get it in
money.
there.
Well, okay, but I didn't know if like the apothecary had like some money set aside for that sort of
Oh,
thing.
no,
That's
no,
all I
no,
was trying
no,
to
no,
ask
no,
with,
no.
yes.
You can use this right here. You can use this.
As of right now, from what I understand, it would be the guild's responsibility, but as of right now, I've been
Oh,
giving
I
out of
see.
the puggards of this shop because the guilds have not been taking care of that themselves. So,
I didn't realize the
I
guild
see.
would
They haven't.
pay that. Yeah.
Are
good
you
to know.
paying them for all this?
oh no, I'm taking from the shop's caskets.
Oh, I see. If you want, I can bring it up and we can talk about it. If you think it's something
That
you
would be
want.
much appreciated, yes.
All right, then I will do. There you go, Raz. Looking good there. That done? A little bit right there.
Well,
Oh,
is there somewhere you'd like
there
me
you go.
to set what we found?
All right,
down
and then we'll
specifically?
just take this
Mr.
one
Bing,
and just
or-
put it up here.
I'm a little bit on the run. I hope everything's going according to plan for you. Just looking for Nishka. Have you seen her?
And
no, I'm
then
not.
we'll take this
Wonderful.
bottle,
You enjoy yourself. Lovely tea. I hope it enjoys you. Fucking hell, way.
put it up here. I see.
So much is happening today. Would you look at that? Right now, you
Then
can
we
leave it
just
on the
let
tip,
it
and then we
cook
can
a
have proper look
little
at it, and
bit.
then we can
Not
have a good,
too
sense of
many
what we need to
many
pay you.
minutes. So, and then we'll prepare it by closing it and having some.
Do me a favour, dear. If you find your boy toy Masao, can you tell him to get through the fucking training grounds? We need his fire, alright?
Very well, I will.
Lovely. Good to know.
You've got everything under control here. I need to figure out what is happening out here.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah,
Do we
I
have
guess
a
the
cord?
guild would pay for that. They
I'll
seem
just take this one.
pretty good with that sort of thing.
All right, Raz.
I'm not too worried about
Now
it. I
this
mostly
needs
just
to
wanna help,
stew.
you know?
Do you want to take the responsibility?
as well,
You can take it wherever you want. Just have it in your house. Just have it wherever.
Yeah, it's like the little clay and like a cheese
Where's
ball,
hide
like
it?
super tight.
You don't need to
like the
hide
algae
it.
in a
Just
little bottle
just
here
have it
and
somewhere safe
some
that you will know
assortment of
where it
herbs
is.
found.
You see, what's
Okay. Right, and then
believe you should
I
do
will
it
try
for
to
that.
find the mushroom,
I
and
did
then
save the poppies and
yes,
fire
and I will
weeds.
tell you when I found it.
The medical and the deputy guild master. Oh, and then of course you asked specifically
No
for
worries.
garlic and poppies
Mhm.
as well, right?
What happened if
Let's drink this now.
I got some
you
mayo
will
and
get
butter,
very
yeah.
sick.
The more the merrier, I guess.
For sure.
Oh, okay, you asked
Well, there you are.
Yes.
Just need to tell Gabby to do
that too. Yes.
I'll just get up. I guess once this place is a bit freed up, I'll start making those potions for the medical ward.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. I will get out of your way. I'm just cleaning up here.
No, don't worry about it. It's completely fine.
Let's see. Lavender. There you go. All right.
Desperately sit down.
Let's see. I'm just gonna. Choop. There you
You're
go.
walking all over the place, huh?
Everything alright there, Mikamo?
Mikamo's a bit... Oh, Mikamo is a bit confused. What happened to Melody?
It seemed like...
Mikamo. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I've not been introduced yet with you. I might have to wait on a small second, though. Mikamo, have you perchance seen Masao or Misao or Nishka somewhere?
Mikamo has not seen either.
Hey, fucking
Is something the
Fine,
matter?
fair enough. It's,
Everything
yeah, no, I'm
okay?
trying to find them. We need to... Everything's fine, lass. Everything's completely fine. There's a small little smithing thing we're trying to work for. We just need a little bit more heat. That's why Nishka as well as Misao are more, well, fire magic users, and we need to, pump it up a little bit more, the flame, and
What
kinda
about
looking for
Gale?
them right now. Gale right now seems to be a little bit all over the place. Not sure where the fuck he is.
Mikamo can look for them if you want.
Gladly. Oh, you know what? I'll throw in, if you find
shiny.
them in the next 10 minutes, I'll throw in a gold piece for you.
Love, they're down in the basement.
What?
Scratch that. I think they might be down in the basement. Oh, what a coincidence.
Gail is down in the basement.
Oh dear. Seemed like he got very excited.
Looks like it.
Seems like a
There's so
like a
much
poor
happening
deal.
today. Would you look at that?
Yes, I came in a very good time, I guess.
It seems like it. Yes.
I didn't get your name.
Oh, hello. My name is, Vivos. Vivos Daskalos. I work at the tavern.
Oh, Ysabell.
Ysabell, it's a pleasure. I'm new here, still learning everything.
Lady Cassandra,
Oh, I see.
Oh, please don't.
Everybody is everywhere, they say.
Is of urgency at the moment.
It just seems like it.
No, there's so much.
Right. Well, I will for sure come into your
Lady Flora, have you seen Sildon?
tavern today.
I just work. I just work there. Hopefully my boss will be there, but if not, I think I'm supposed to open, so I still will.
Oh,
Um,
I'm looking forward to it. Oh.
yep,
I have no idea where he is.
Lots of shit happening. I need to talk to Wolf right now.
Oh, right. What?
I don't know if he's present.
What
sir.
is
Have you seen
happening?
Sildon?
I'm alright. I guess.
Cannot recall, but Mikamo thinks that I heard someone's getting possessed.
Everything okay?
What? Possessed?
Mikamo, did you
I'm
know
not
what that
sure.
is?
I just arrived.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just over here, being said.
Down there?
Right.
Mikamo saw some dark magic thing.
Dark magic.
And
Although
skull.
we probably should not go down there. Yeah, they were doing the thing with the skull, but I didn't think that anybody was going to be possessed down there.
Interesting.
Mikamo was promised shiny, but Mikamo did not get shiny, so Mikamo's a little bit sad.
Where was the possessed thing?
That way.
That way? Alright.
This way, friend. Mikamo has brought guild leader. Hey, Wolfric!
That's
not.
It's
Wrong
not
one.
Wolfric.
It's not Wolfric. Oh, my bad.
Stop swiping at the fucking rune. Okay.
I see.
This is a pressing matter.
So this is an ancient magic, I see. Right. Well, it's quite interesting. Who is down there?
Hey, me.
He's holding the skull to keep it from getting. I would not stand in it, ma'am.
It's totally fine. It's something else. It wouldn't hurt you.
Okay, fill me in. What's going on here?
Skull won't go there.
It's not that it's gonna hurt us. It keeps trying to go towards the
You know, I never really introduced myself. I know this is a bad time, but this is kind of like I was looking into it. My name's Otto. Pleasure. I don't really work at the guild. If I sort this out, can I get paid?
Not sure why you would get paid.
Because I'm not part of the guild.
Right. We're trying all to figure it out.
And
Get the fuck out. Everyone just get the fuck out.
Right, I was told to come here. Okay.
Right.
Everybody except you, Fireball. It's fine, lass. I'm sorry. It's my fault. You're fine. So,
I can't.
Primordial and abyssal and all that funky stuff, yeah?
I can't speak abyssal, but I can speak primordial, yes.
Primordial, okay, give me a moment. You spoke primordial, yeah?
I speak many languages.
But was this primordial?
I don't think he can do anything.
Believe it was
So
infernal, given that it's
just
from
Inu, right?
a demonic skull.
I
Or
can't
am I
use
incorrect,
magic, but if I
Epcot?
let go, it's gonna move up on go to the sigil.
Right. Do we have any cells that can
Oh, straight up,
contain
just
it?
straight like the runic origin.
We have the anti-magic cell.
Origin.
I see. That might work.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So what exactly is it?
So you want
The original language?
Right, I think it would be better if we get it to the anti-magic for sure, and then figure out what we're gonna do. Because everybody is kind of going here.
If people can't read it, and you might be able to read it.
This is something I don't think anybody can read right now. It's very ancient.
I can only read bits and pieces.
Slaughter they rogue is what we've been able to figure out.
I see.
They robe? Robe?
Can he come over to help you guys?
Who?
Or are we just gonna let the person who's thousands of years old just
Well,
vibe?
right now it's currently just
I'm
a
not
skull
sure
set
who.
here, so it's not that
So
big of an issue.
you're very old, yeah?
Yes, I've been alive since before the gates were created.
Okay, so take
All right.
So
So I'm allowed to go over there because right now I'm trying to read it.
He's not familiar with the variants of
No.
elemental and the physical plane.
Exactly. So I think we should get that one up
If anything should
to
happen,
the anti-magic
careful, so he's a
shield
little hot since he doesn't know
right
you.
now.
If anything should happen to him, I'm pulling the fuck away. Long story, don't look at me.
Come up.
Later.
Val, was it?
Why are you not working on the other thing?
Because we need your flame, dear. We need your flame. We need Masau's flame. Everybody's kind of fucked off because this is clearly something more important.
Alright, rope's coming down.
Very interesting day. First day, for sure.
Do we have anyone actually who's like carrying a non-lethal weapon for this situation?
Oh, the GMs are here. I was about to go to the thing.
I mean,
would I be able to
I told them to get it to the anti-magic shield cells.
on the plains of fire and old? Would I have any chance of reading this?
Mikamo has flintlock.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's lethal, Mikamo.
That's potentially more
smooth
lethal.
gunpowder.
Under.
Alright, bringing it back to the anti-magic cell, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Alright.
I will escort you guys. I don't know where it is, but you guys can show me.
oh.
It's the guardhouse. Excuse me, demonic skull coming through.
Hello, friend.
He does, but still.
Hello, Mikamo.
Well, Mikamo was saying that the skull.
Oh, never mind.
But you are also friend, so hello.
Would hope so.
So can Mikamo speak to skull friend, or no?
Oh, my apple.
If you think you can speak to it.
be
You
so
have
speaking.
If it was in the
ancient...
first place, then you can, but it's not really speaking right now.
Skull coming through.
Hey, Flora, by any chance, long shot, can you speak Ancient Abyssal?
Most of the Fleo will not be able to, because it's an ancient fucking language.
Exactly.
It's worth it, asking rather than not asking.
sigils disappeared.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What were you saying, Wolfric? I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't have much to say.
that thing?
Anti-magic prison cell. I probably shouldn't go near that actually, but
Okay. Master Wolfric, will you need me present?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If friends need it, Mikamo can take Skull and fly very, very far away.
Tail, you
Perhaps
sticking
that
with him down
resolve
there?
issue.
That will not be needed, Nikamo.
It would make a problem somewhere else, Mikoma, but it's a nice thought.
Alright.
Can you get that door for me?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Then you will feel a tug from the skull. Then you will feel an abrupt tug from the skull.
How hard?
Like it was lurched.
Oh, everything all right?
No, it's trying to move. It's gone now, I think, but it was abrupt for a second.
Interesting.
Could probably get this back quickly.
Yeah.
Start unlocking that door, Justin.
Oh, you see, we're moving it back. Good lord.
Mikamo should not go in. Mikamo does not want to overcramp area.
I'll stay out here with you, sir.
All yours for our favorite guest.
Jesus Christ.
Mikamo was thinking that if they spoke to Skull, maybe they could be friends with Skull, and maybe Mikamo can ask them to stop.
There's a glove.
Skull doesn't speak our language, at least not willingly.
I'd appreciate it.
Yes, and I don't
And
think
when it
we
has,
want
it's
to be
given people
friends.
threats.
A glove?
So.
Oh, well, it's trying to fly away.
What the fuck?
If you don't mind,
was
I'm
that
gonna close
miss?
this door until it figures itself out.
It's
What is
flying in the
happening?
anti-magic cell.
Yeah, no, it was doing that the other day. I'm pretty sure I told you guys.
Shit.
Guard yourself.
Huh.
How far does this anti-magic? Is this the anti-magic zone?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, for something that does not have hands, it has hands.
Yeah, Mikamo.
Well put, sir.
I can't go past here, but
We're gonna open the
Go,
door
it's
on
unlocked.
3. Just step right backwards. 1.
so there's no
Two,
point in having the anti-magic
Protect
deck other than
Mikamo.
it might not be able to summon the sigil again.
Yes.
Hold it there.
Well,
Might not be able to summon
denying
it.
access to its own sigil
Alright.
might be beneficial.
Don't
for your
believe it
actions.
would be. It was very, very
Oh my
powerful.
God. Don't walk downstairs.
Yes, what I was trying to say is
Oh
that
my
we had
God,
a
are
fake
you
glove
okay?
because it had been flying the other day. I
got
did
it.
tell the guild about
Perfect. Okay. You can go through the door and
I
go
guess
through
it
the
decided
door.
not
The other day I
to
was training.
do
That's
that.
good news.
No problem.
I
So, you
learned
know.
something today.
Great.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it here for a little bit. I'll be back for this sometime in the evening.
All right.
I'm gonna go
You
take
have
a
a key
nap.
if I'm not around.
Well done, Master Vin. Well done.
Till then, it probably doesn't need to be said. Nobody come in or out of this jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Lovely to meet you.
Stuck
And
here.
wish it could have been under better circumstances.
No.
It's totally fine.
That's
Ah.
we can still leave.
Okay.
Wolfric, do you want, before I go take my nap, do you want a rundown of everything that's happened, since I don't know if anyone's caught you up on everything that we've learned so far today?
Isabel and I will have a talk. You get yourself some rest.
Okay.
I'm sad.
Isabel, have you been caught up about everything that we've learned today? Because I don't think you have either.
I believe there was crystals, there was
Make 'em
that
up?
skull. That's all I know.
We're leaving.
We'll put 2 and 2
It'll take
together.
like 5 minutes. All right.
What?
Well,
Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate
Yeah.
the help.
Sure.
Oh my god.
You sure you'll be okay here with the minister?
Been here days, no problem. So I think I'll leave.
Alright, well, if you need anything, you know where to find us.
Yeah. Man, I fucking left my apple in the basement. Now I must languish here. Apololess.
Everything alright?
Why, God? Why? Why must I forgo my apple? What have I
We're
what have I done?
making things work as we go.
I see.
Busy day.
I guess I could go get it.
Yes.
Another life, another day of the Wardens Guild.
No, I mean today, right now.
I guess this is how it all is all day, or is it just specifically today?
More of specifically today. We just got a little bit of a heavy workload, some things happening all at the same time.
I'm gonna go take my nap, but Wolfric, you might want to talk to, as well as you, Ysabell, Odo, or Oto, however you pronounce his name. He's the one that was helping me helm the investigations today.
Oh, I'm not sure who that was. I'm not.
I think he's the man with
The one
white
you met
hair.
at the gate with the goggles.
Oh, right.
Black hair.
I am wrong.
Ah, alright.
Black hair.
Yeah, that new fella running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a new selection about the place.
Wolfric. Guild leader Wolfric. You said Mikamo could have shiny for trial of courage, right? Oh, trial of speed.
I totally forgot that. Come on. Me and
I
Sean
have
gonna get
some.
you set up.
I have some gold. Here's a 1 gold coin for you.
Mikamo like. Mikamo like gold coin. Very shiny.
Well, you didn't have to. We could have
It's totally fine.
done that on the exchange proper. All right. I guess you get a special gold coin today.
Mikamo should have another gold coin from Bing, but Bing looked angry, so Mikamo does not think Bing is okay to give Mikamo coin.
He got stuck with a good amount of work to do today, so yeah, he's a little bit on the
I haven't
grumpy side.
been properly introduced.
Hello.
Ysabell.
Wolfric.
Oh!
Sorry, lots
Hello,
been
Lady
going on,
Ysabell.
so I
Hello.
haven't had the chance to ask.
I'm Fabio Gibson.
Is there anything
Head butler
in particular
here.
Oh,
to be
yes.
prepping for this
I
upcoming
heard
mission?
about you.
I think
but-
we met before. Well, very briefly. We hadn't spoken.
Location we're going
I was at
to
main
is,
location.
a
Right,
fort that
I
used to
didn't think
be,
I got your name.
Fortification that was utilized by
I just
the Dragon
Mr.
Empire
Gibson's
long
fine.
ago.
Or
Earthquake
Fabio, if you need
basically
something
put
short.
half of it underneath
Hi, ma'am.
and,
Welcome.
so
Welcome to
starts
the
in
to Leaf
subterranean,
side. Yes, sorry for the chaos.
You may want to make sure to have
But
protective
then again,
gear
it's
for
you know,
bludgeoning
it is
and
the
other things
job,
like
I
that,
suppose.
especially.
It is, yes.
Hi, ma'am. Oh dear.
I had my
That source is probably also
nice
now
to meet you.
in
such
Yes,
padded
very
with,
nice to meet you too.
I had my coat and such padded with some leather.
How are you
so
finding
that can
Leaf side,
help
ma'am?
some impact.
Um,
Other than that, sounds
very
like I should get
chaotic at the
some
moment,
rope
but
and
it's fine,
other
it's
climbing
interesting.
equipment.
just in case
Oh,
to get
no.
Exciting
lost somewhere
on the off day.
or find some difficult terrain.
Mikamo has done something very bad. Mikamo
Probably
did not
also
give
grab
proper
some lanterns.
Astana introduction
If we're gonna be in
to
Oh.
guild leader
and stuff.
Isabel.
It's totally fine. You
If your
don't
light
need
sources
Is there
will help.
anything of the like?
Ha.
Alright. Thank you.
Mikamo
Is there anything
is
else you can think of
messenger
that
bird
would be
from
helpful for
Astana,
us?
but
Let me
also
know.
personal messenger bird for Wardens Guild. Pleasure
I'll
to
probably
meet
put a
you.
bulletin in a little bit later today
Pleasure.
before I some business to attend to, but I'll get that before I leave.
Also, I told Isabella on a few things, primarily the situation with the skull, Thana, and all the stuff about myself. So she's in the loop with those situations.
Very good.
Any other situations, I figured it's not really my place to talk about other guild members' personal issues.
Where is friend from?
So I figured.
I'm from Suna.
you could either fill her in on those if they
Region of
are
water,
deemed
right?
important enough, or other people can approach her themselves.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mikama was going to ask if you know what a sunstone is, but
everything that's going
Region
on,
of Water must
gradually
not
as we go.
have sunstone. Is there a water stone?
A waterstone? Yes, we have waterstones. Yes.
Jenny.
Perhaps it can make Mikamo into Water Phoenix. Mikamo knows how to use water, but not fire.
A little bit. Give me just a sec.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute. There was a bunch of stuff in
Mikamo's
the
not very
basement.
good at water.
In the dungeon, in that room that people were in just now, and it's all gone.
What?
There were these big, huge rock things. You know where those are?
Mm.
The walls?
Big, huge rock thing. What do they look like? Like just
They were
colors,
like
shapes?
big, gray, rectangular-looking things. I think that they're used for counterweights for cranes.
Oh, Mikamo knows what those are.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you know where they are?
Those
I
are the
don't know where they got
wolves.
put. No. They were slightly bigger than you. No, about your size probably. And I think they were made of stone.
How you doing?
Like those?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, but I'll try and
I'll
look into
find
it.
them.
That the skull's making weird noises and freaking out in the cell again.
Yeah,
Just
it's
let
gonna
it
do that.
be.
Just leave it be.
Well,
It's
gonna
not.
do that. It's gonna stay there. So
Okay.
You come out. Okay.
I'll let them know that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, climbing equipment. I was asking Wolfric what we would need for the mission tomorrow, and he said bring some stuff for spelunking, climbing.
you wanna go
ropes, and the like.
take a break over in the Guildmaster's Hall? I don't know if you've seen that yet.
No, I haven't. Nobody had the keys.
Right.
I will get you a spare and give you one.
Thank you.
I apologize.
It's totally fine.
Let's head over to the exchange, get that handled.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, yes, sir.
You called him yes, ma'am.
This guy's so worried about I don't know anything about.
Right. I'm getting people together. We're gonna hit this fucking hell.
Linchpin.
Ah.
Linchpin forever.
People call it a vegetable, but in technicality it's a fruit. I call it a fruit because I am very annoying.
It's just under here, sir. Sorry.
Uh-huh. I guess you kind of are.
Thank
Your
you
teeth.
very much.
A little.
Yes, ma'am. It should open up that door as well as any other. It's mostly a skeleton key
I'm very thirsty.
for the guild.
Hmm.
Hi, ma'am.
Thank you.
Don't think too hard on it.
No problem.
I won't. I learned my
Let's,
lesson about thinking too hard on.
Go.
Yeah, it's good. Thinking too hard hurts.
Oh dear.
Because no one's just gonna be
No.
muscle with
Right,
no
well, this here is basically the waiting area. Mostly people sit over here when they're waiting on us. So,
Choose when to use them.
see anyone lingering out here,
You
that's
know?
most likely a sign that
Like,
they got a
well-
question for you. Most of these books are light reading and study material, that of which is not a exceptionally important original in
One of my
copies.
missions,
Most of
I
them
use
are documentation that's been second copied, so
sleeping with possessed.
it's not
cold in
as
the isolated
terrible if they end up
Iceland
being
is
lost,
like
but lots of good
using
stuff
your
in here.
brain or
Most of it's a collection in between Ysabell and I, and a few other people from the guild, the main location, that
you
is.
just sleep with the fucking cold in that island.
Any other
or
places around here that you haven't seen yet?
Oh, yeah.
Very smart.
I haven't seen the tavern. I heard there
No,
was
that
a
was-
tavern.
that was a good time.
I haven't seen a lot
Did you
of
guys have a
town,
slumber
but
party
I
with
can
the
totally
fucking
do that
fucking head or what?
somewhere or
Yeah,
another place.
it was the
another day.
first time.
So it's totally fine.
I think me and the
Right.
skull are good friends, but I
Uh,
kind of
Isabel and I are gonna
right now,
catch up
so,
on everything that we have to
a
do,
short-term
plus
friendship.
everything that she hasn't gone to know.
Right, if you want
But I
to
mean,
do
if you could
that.
just keep a
Well,
little bit
I
of an
think
eyeball out
real
for
friends
things
would
going on.
destroy each
If
other,
anything
you know?
urgent happens, please come get us.
I said
Would
the
I
usual.
swear to this for
Will do.
you then?
Thank you.
Okay. I will get things situated, ma'am. If
Would
there's
I
anything
swear
you
to
need,
destroy
anything
you
at all,
then? Because I
I'm at
want to
your
be your
service.
friend.
Just come find me.
Thank you, Fabio.
Thank you, sir.
Why would you want to be my friend?
Alright, let's see if that new key works.
That's weird. Why would anybody want to do that?
Well, it seemed like it worked.
Yes, it does. This is the Guildmaster's lounge area. That's connected to all the different rooms. You can see Zog and I already have ours. You can feel free to pick out whichever one of these you want.
I see. Then I will do so. So, Wulfric. Are you sure your name is Wulfric?
Yeah, why don't we have a seat?
All right. Ooh.
King Casimir's a name I haven't heard anyone say in a long time. Must be some of a history buff.
Well, you know, I am the daughter of Anna Lee. I don't know if you heard of her.
I've known her Nan only a year or two. What did you say your last name was again?
My last name is Glenlyn. You seem to be familiar with that name.
You could say that.
So you are King Casimir.
Well, not anymore. Not really too much of a reign to be king of. So.
Well, you're alive. Have you been alive? How? What happened? My mother and everybody was worried, and they didn't know where you were, and we thought you were dead. But now you're here. You're sitting right here.
So. Guess that makes sense.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I got a black screen.
Nothing, just said that, well, it seems like she definitely talked a lot about me to you.
Oh yes, she for sure did. She taught me all about you and what you did when you were a child, and it's quite funny.
Yeah, when I was a child. Kind of forgot that was even a thing after a while.
Well, yes. How did you live? What happened?
when I disappeared, your mother was one of the only people that was there to see it when it happened. One of the Asher Sanctimoniae. It was her. It was a traitor. They don't have that in any history book nowadays, and there's other descendants like you of those times. Well, they certainly don't know that.
Do you
Your mother and
know?
Corvus,
Do you know if she's alive?
they're the only people that did. No. I don't. I've been out and about for some decades now, and I haven't seen heads or tails of her. Not from lack of trying either. When I first made my way out of where I was, I spent the first few years in as much secrecy as I could, just trying to dodge what I thought was her eyes somewhere. I was sure that she couldn't really be that far. So I laid low, changed my name, found a new profession, traveled constantly. Eventually the name stuck, and I realized after a long time that everything was gone. Of course, almost everything, seems.
My mother wanted me to remember you and find your regalias. I had one from my mother. I don't know if you remember.
I do. I can't believe it. She served in the Sanctimoniae with that.
Yes, she sure did.
All them years. Should have seen her face the first time she ever held it in her hands. You could tell that she felt like she was the most powerful woman in the world. Give her a new tribe like I wouldn't have ever imagined.
That sounds like my mother. I have tried to find the regalias.
Good at her job.
What?
What? Sounds like her being good at her job?
I guess you would say she was. I'm not sure. I've never seen her, do her job. But I have tried to find the regalias, but they're very hard to find. But I know some places they are. Some kings and queens have them.
Damn it. I knew it was always a possibility, but I was hoping to avoid that. I've been very obviously trying to round them all up too. Hundreds of years of me lying around with no idea where they are. They'd definitely get moving after that amount of time. I was hoping that most of them would be buried or still hidden away in the sanctuaries they used to be in.
They are
Maybe
for
carried
sure
on.
not. I have tried to find them. I know, my mother knows where they were, but they're not there anymore. Some of them, at least. People have moved them. Your Felina's showing. Oh shit.
Over the years, I've found a couple. Just because they were mine, so they were fairly easy to find. One of them was buried with me. After that, there's also a couple that we've found here when Leafside's Wardens Guild was formed.
Oh. What
There's
kind?
one that we have already, and one that we're looking to get here soon.
Oh,
A while ago, there was a group of, I guess you would call them revolutionaries, but honestly, they were a bunch of kids that were brainwashed, basically, and following somebody else's bidding. Most of them are maybe 20, if that. Call themselves the Hounds of Bedlam. They stocked up over in the Vale and parts of the Knockmar Canyon areas over here, and well, they'd raid villages, take what they wanted, and spread the messages of freedom and liberation for the young new generation.
I see.
Most of them didn't know that they were being used. Their minds were painted.
Some of these regalias are for sure very dangerous to have in someone else's hands.
And some of them are changing through time in ways that I don't think any of us foresaw back in the day. Euphoria's gilded flower, it changed somehow. The nectar that it created, the one that was supposed to cure diseases, it curdled into a poison. Poison for the mind. It was what was being used to control those kids. Not only that, but after sitting dormant in the forest over next to here for hundreds of years, it actually ended up polluting all the plant and vegetation out there, as well as just the air and the river out in there. In an area known as the Vale. It was dangerous, and the mist that it was released in there causes hallucinations, and worse, it can cause health problems. The Euphoria's gilded flower is in our hands now. It's downstairs in the cure room, but the effects, they're going to take probably another 100 years to work themselves out naturally.
Are you sure it's safe to have the Euphoria down there?
Euphoria down there. That one's a model that I made.
Oh. I see. So where's the other one?
Someplace safe.
Good. Glad to hear.
Only a few members of the guild happen to figure out that the Euphoria is not exactly the real one. And that was mostly just because of a little bit of shenanigans that happened, but well, that was old news by now. Euphoria be so mad to see your creation like it is now. She knew what she'd made. I don't think she'd ever forgive herself.
Then it's good that she doesn't know. Have you tried to look for anybody in your, sanctumonia?
History has forgotten us. not just moved on. We've been rubbed from the fit fabrics of history.
Well, my
And
mother.
I'm willing to bet it's the same one that put me in there.
My mother didn't believe that. My mother believed that if some of us remembers, we aren't lost in history. We were going to go and find every, artifact of yours. And have them somewhere safe. And have our kids know where they came from. And their kids and their kids. Not let them forget.
Well, no pressure or anything, but as far as I'm aware, your mother and now you might be the only people that are carrying that mantle on your shoulders.
And you? You're still alive. It's up to you who you want to know. Seems like you want to keep this a secret from your guild members.
I don't need the guild members to be seeing me like that. It doesn't bring me any sort of joy or pride, them knowing that the person over in their stead, some king of nothing, unimportant. It's just the way it is.
Alright. If you want it that way, that's fine. I will probably see you as king, but that's because of my mother. But I will call you Wolfric, that's for sure.
Might not be too much under my control. I vaguely mentioned a lot of details to the guild. Specifically about this mission that's coming up here soon.
Yeah, I saw something on the mission board. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Well, what are we going to do with that skull? It seems to be a problem, that's for sure. It seems to be ancient. I think I heard somebody said it thinks it's a Tiflio. An ancient Tiflio.
We're fairly certain at this point. The other day, me and a small group of volunteers went and held a seance. Or at least, that's the easiest way of explaining it. They took turns talking to it, quote unquote. I utilized my magic to help translate, and from the sounds of it, seems as if it is a Defleo. Considerably aged one, considering how it looks. Seems to be sapient, but not entirely there.
Well, it seems
was talking about its body.
Yeah, it seems to want the crystals very badly. The crystal seems to be following it, as I understand it.
That's the thing. That's how we know that it's alive. We've been able to connect the crystals and the growth to the Defleo. It's been basically causing the crystals to grow over in the direction of where it has been staying. we moved and proved this after keeping it in the guild for a long time, finding it coming towards the town, and then had some volunteers basically sleep with it over in a small island on the crystal lake over in that direction. And sure enough, it changed direction. The crystal growths after that started growing that direction. This thing is expelling its affinity out into the world, and it's strong enough that it's emulating 100 years at least of crystal growth. Like, we're talking a grand sage of an elder time blasted an area engulfed in fire sort of energy. This thing is expelling it just based off of memories, its inherent affinity.
Might have some books on a story about an ancient Difflios. Might have it in Suna, but that's in Suna, so I don't know if I can get it here. Then I need to go there, and then I need to come back here, you know. It's all sort of... I'm not sure.
I don't know if the embargo's still up with the water region and the earth region, but if it's not too much of a problem, you can maybe pay a courier to pick it up. Might be a good secondary option.
For sure. Could do that. Find a book of that story. It might not be it, but you know, we need to find something before it goes to the crystals, and who knows what it's going to do. It might be bad, and we don't want that. So if we have it in the cell right now, then it will come to the city, and we don't want that. So I'm thinking, do any of us, I might know, some spells or anything that can contain it. Just we can take it further away from the city. Because it seems like it's contained right now, it can't get out.
I have a plan. Still have the tomb that I was kept in.
Oh.
And, long story short, I still need it. But I'm planning on having a little bit of sleepover with the skull.
Do you need help? I can
having
for
us
sure.
both stuck ourselves in there.
You gonna take your tomb out there and then lay in there with it?
It's not exactly the same as that. Don't make it sound weird.
Well, it kind of sounded like you wanted to do that. Never mind.
When I enter the tomb, I can more or less say it's not exactly like you read in storybooks or see at a funeral. I'm not just laying in there. So, it's a little bit different. Regardless, I'd like to see that skull try and make their way out of there.
Do you want me to stay guard and outside? So you don't need to be there alone?
I actually got something real important I might need you to do.
What is that?
I'm gonna be out for the count for a day. Maybe even 2. In order to make this happen. Which means I am sadly gonna need to set you up with a small list of things to check up on. there's a piece of equipment that some volunteers, both from the guild and town, are making. It's a machine that can excavate and extract the giant mana crystals without them exploding on us and erase and leave sight off the map. If they get that done, either today, tomorrow, sometime, I want you to help them get to extracting. A team of people to carry the crystals and move them over to a secure location where you think makes sense. And of course, people to actually utilize the equipment. If you need to, probably have them take shifts. It probably will take a lot of energy out of them. Backbreaking work.
For sure. I will for sure do that. King. I really wonder though. I got like a lot of stories from my mother. So I'm wondering, were you a mother's boy? When you were little?
Oh, God. I thought this was embarrassing when it was in a tabloid back when Sirico was a thing. Posted on my 40th birthday. You're serious? Of course I love my mother like a regular amount, I swear.
Right. So, you're not a mother's boy. Is that what you're telling me? Is my mother a liar? Is that what you're telling me?
Your mother can say and think what she thinks. I don't...
You know,
Look, she's just looking at what she wanted to see.
Yeah, you know.
Just because she happened to be around every time, and my mother usually was the one that was taking care of most of my business when I was growing up.
You know,
my father was trying to rule a country. He had a lot
I
to do,
understand.
it makes sense that,
I understand, but I got a lot of stories from my mother that you were like playing with some boys, and then you got a boo boo, and then you got to your mother and be like, "Mother, oh look at my boo boo, can you kiss it better?"
Nobody called it a boo boo back then.
What's wrong?
The air region sound like almost a millennia ago.
Well, yes, but it's funny. It's funny. I'm just messing with you. But you were a mother's boy, right?
And you're telling me you didn't rely on your mother for comfort growing up?
Well, I just had my mother. I didn't have my father.
Right, so guess that answers that. Crazy coincidence, and now I'm gonna have to hear about this. Just my luck. No offense.
I think it's funny. Did you? I kind of want to hear all of your, like, if this is true, what my mother said and everything like that. I think it would be fun, right? I had this story about I think you played a prank on your mother, but then you got a spanking after that.
It was me and Corvus. Look, he was visiting, and he thought it was a great idea. But then our original target for it didn't show up. So he said, well, we did all this preparation. We got to do it for someone. And then he pointed at my mom, the queen. And, well, it wasn't my idea. I didn't choose to do it. It wasn't on me.
I see.
Still got blamed for it because I was in the area. And I didn't stop him, I guess. But we were tykes. We were really young.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know better.
And I heard also from my mother that you were kind of a stud. You know, you were kind of like checking up women, but you were very awkward, but checking up the women. But yeah, it was very funny stories there. Is that true too?
That's not true at all.
That you were not very awkward with women, or were you very confident?
I felt confident. I mean,
Well, she kind
not
of
for nothing,
explained
but-
it. She kind of explained it watching somebody trip over something, not kind of making sense on the words.
Look, I was a hero prince back then. I was running my way around trying to save lives, beat up monsters, slay evil and everything. I barely even had time to think about relationships. I was lucky enough that my wife actually was fond of me and all.
I will stop now. I'll probably ask you more later, but this is it for now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you'd say. Your mother always did like poking fun sometimes, but at the same time, she was an honest woman. She shared her thoughts, and a lot of the times that was wisdom that I needed.
Yes.
I had to be a king real quick. Barely old enough really to do much of anything with that.
But she said you did it well, even though you made some mistakes here and there.
That's all I wanted to be. I strive for the best, but
Don't look at
being
the
good
dust.
would be enough. Now I'm running this joint. Not even close to the same experience.
I see.
A whole different crowd nowadays. Also, the people growing up nowadays are... Oh, they're quite something.
I see. Well, that's quite true. I would say my daughter is all over the place. I have no idea where she is now. She's somewhere, but I don't know where. I just can't get her to stay in one place. So.
Oh, your daughter's grown?
What?
Your daughter's grown? Like grown up enough to be traveling on her
Oh,
own?
yeah. Yeah, for sure. She is like 125, so. No, that's not right. What am I thinking? 325. There we go. I think she's very young still, but, you know.
Right. And the way that you say it, she alright? Is this a problem you've been having, or?
Oh, it's kind of a problem I've been having. She's not listening a lot to me, you know, so... But I want her to be adventurous and look other places and stuff. I did the same thing when I was younger, and now I have settled down, you know? So, but she
Someone
gets...
tells me, though, that you don't have too much confidence in her abilities, though.
Well, I wouldn't say I have not confidence in her abilities. It's just that she gets herself in trouble a lot. I need to get her out of it a lot. So, yes. I'm just waiting for a letter from her, getting her out again, so... Yeah.
For a ma come bail me out letter?
Exactly. And I've done it multiple times, but, you know. What can I do? I can't. She's living, I guess.
Yeah, the heart wants what it wants and all of that.
Yes. I don't want to stop her from doing what she wants, so she needs to learn her hard lessons by doing what she wants to do. I guess. Don't look at my feet. But I'm very glad that I got to meet you, King Casimir. I thought you were dead, and so did my mother. So did everybody else. But I'm glad you're alive.
From a certain viewpoint, King Casimir is dead. I sure ain't holding up the same mantle anymore.
Well, you're a leader here. You're trying to lead these children, or are these all children, or are they just some adults? I'm not sure.
No, there's some here that are older than most. Nishka's fully grown and a little bit more on the mature side in terms of Dragonkin.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And we don't got no, like, real young folks. Most of them are young adults, so I guess for an elf like you, it's a little bit of, I guess, like picking through little things of straw. It's like, what's 10 years to you, so I get it, but...
Yes, well, I've lived quite a long time. I'm feeling it in my body, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that makes 3 of us. Ysabell, I don't know if you met him yet. I think you've only heard the name at this point. He's the other guild master here, and well, let's just say he's got the old aches and pains of age times 12. A little bit hard to explain. He'd probably be better too if you could weasel it out of him, but he has this enchanted suit of armor that he basically has to wear. The enchantment in it basically keeps his body from both deteriorating and causing rack and pain.
Nice.
He'd be no good without it.
That's quite interesting. Never seen something used that way.
Most of the guild just thinks he does it for fun. Not that I'd think he'd be too happy hearing that.
I see. What kind of room do I want?
Speaking of guild leaders, there was what?
No, just thinking, what kind of room am I going to have? Maybe that one. Since you guys are there, and then I take that one.
Sure, that's what you like.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that we have a auxiliary guild leader that shows up every now and again. Not as much guild leader as just guild, I guess you would say. Her name's Kendall, a knight from the ice region. She stops in every now and again, basically traveling in between here and the ice region because she's got her own battles to fight there. She's pretty heavily into the conflict over there.
I see.
She may show up again. And if so, just so you know who she is.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to ask. Do you want the, regalia from my mother? Since it's actually you. If you want it.
And your mother entrusted it with you. I think that's more than enough proof to me that it'll be fine in your hands.
All right. Then I will have it in my hands and wear it with pride.
You should. Or regalia or labors of love.
Yes. Reminds me a lot of my mother. Wielding it. But
that weapon's a token of 100+ years of the best service I ever could have asked for out of a retainer like her. So,
well, I'm glad.
It's quite the heirloom. Most kids just get a small plot of land or a family dog, maybe a small pouch of shiny gold here or there. I'd say you lucked out.
I guess I did. I've used it a lot when I got entrusted with it.
Really?
Sir Wolfric, Lady Ophelia's looking for you. Is this a bad time?
No,
not really.
She's fine.
Oh, here she is.
I'm sorry if I was interrupting.
No, it's totally fine.
You're just fine.
Do you want me to go?
It's about both or one. It doesn't really matter, but it's about the skull.
Oh.
All right, what's going on?
Erebos, Pierce, and I mainly those two got it to talk a bit more, and we have a bit more information, but we think that you should see it for yourself.
Right.
All right.
There we go.
At least the guild leaders are just about as well equipped as anyone.
Alright, fair enough. Well, I gotta keep looking for Gale, so I guess I'll just leave you here. Oh, well, never mind.
Hello.
What's
TLDR,
the situation now?
it isn't related to the cult. In fact, it really hates the cult. It wants to use the dark mana crystals to absorb dark mana, cast a ritual to give itself a new body. It wants to be able to protect the Defleo people as it is a progenitor of their people. I told it that its people aren't being as... Still doing this? I mean, not as much as in the past. Discriminated against. And it seemed to enjoy that. But it seems to just want to protect its people.
It's literally not even new information. This is the same shit.
Wants to protect its
It
people.
isn't.
Confirmation of what we talked about the other day on that island.
Yeah.
It spoke to
The
you
seance,
guys,
I
though?
think... It didn't
Yeah,
speak.
it's trying to speak
it had a hard
common.
time. It had a hard time forming common words, but I asked it to nod or shake its head in response, and I just asked it whatever questions I could think of.
I see.
It also said that it wouldn't, whatever ritual it wants to do with those dark mana crystals wouldn't damage the town. At least as far as it knows.
So it can be friendly. Interesting.
It was friendly from what I saw. I think earlier it attacked Vin because Vin had just dragged it away from the one thing it had been trying to do for however many thousands of years.
I wonder how old you are.
Of course, this is all if we take it at its word.
I was about to say the same thing.
I think it'd be fun if we did.
I'm saying what it told us. I'm not saying
Why? Of course.
what's accurate.
Well, it's being more compliant than that day, so. Just wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
talk
sad
and-
today as it was more angry
Again.
yesterday.
I see.
Yeah, well, he'll hit acceptance soon enough then.
Right. So I'll let you in on what we got going on. Not a lot of people nowadays know who you are. You had a tough time believing it when we told you that it's been thousands of years. By my records, more than 5,000. Nobody has seen anything like you in that long. Now, us of the guild, we're no exception to that. But we've been doing a little bit of reading.
Wolfric has a key.
Let me fill you in on this. You and I are going to be spending some time tonight. We have a lot to talk through. You have the energy to do that. And hopefully, that's energy that we can put forward into making sure that you can do your job and you can do it the right way. The people clad in those cloaks, the ones that caused all that pain, they caused a lot of pain for a lot of other people too. We need to go through all the steps. The crystals that you're making, they're crystals that normally would take about 100 years to make. And they're right outside of a town of innocent people. I know you need your body. Being without a physical form, it's something I know is probably unimaginably tormenting. I get it.
We're not here to harm you. We might help you. If you're not a threat at all. We cannot understand the language you're trying to speak. I am sorry.
It's trying to speak common. No. Something.
Help me.
But you back?
Seems like it doesn't have a lot of energy. That's why it's getting the crystals, that's for sure.
I think it's less about that and more just it can't speak well. It was having plenty of energy when it was nodding its head and like saying yes and no.
Yes, but
I mean, I can understand better than anyone that not being able to speak the language of people who are the only ones that can help you isn't a fun feeling.
Well, it seems like you want something help
do.
or whatever. I'll put it back, you thought you'd said?
Could have been any of those. We'll see what happens.
I guess so.
I'm going to be enacting my plan now. Oh. Sorry to put this pressure on you.
It's totally fine. I'm here to help.
You're going to be coming with me.
Not expecting that.
Somewhere nice. A lot nicer than this. We can talk about your body and what we do about that. You know, let's lock this door.
Like I literally walked through the whole fucking thing.
Because I'm trusting.
If they want
I
to
can take a hold of you
rehash,
and
if
get
they
you
want
there
to hear it
safely.
firsthand again,
That's my promise.
that's their business.
Where do we? You want to go drinking, but is there actually alcohol there?
This is like a father. Come, my child.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
And where exactly are you taking it?
Somewhere where I won't have to worry about anyone else for a little while. I'm going to be gone for about a day or so, but I'll be there in time for the mission.
Right.
Till then, report to Ysabell and Miss Ysabell.
You're all prepared, sir. You don't need anything else before you leave.
This is in my hands now. Make sure the rest of the guild knows I'm not going to be present for any amount of time before the mission.
Aye, sir.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
sir.
You guys move. Thank you.
Fuck. Okay.
He's got it.
Corpse
We'll
man.
just hoping that maybe we'll get some more information from it.
Yes, well.
Well. Right, I'll go fill in the contract. Update the status.
Alright.
What's going on over here?
Wolfric took the skull. I don't know where he's going.
Oh?
Didn't really say.
Okay then.
Oh!
Sounds like somewhere
Is
far
this
away.
the...
He wasn't really more interested.
Oh, it's probably it, isn't it? Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Could I get a
Sorry.
drink?
Yes, of course, of course. Oh, Charlie, Les, let me scoot up a little bit for you.
What would you like? I don't, just fair warning, I don't know what all the drinks are.
Oh.
By name, or what's in them, but I know the prices, relatively.
Alright,
My second day working here. Sorry.
it's totally fine. Do you know what a mermaid's mead is? Probably don't.
One more time, might have been a little too loud.
Somebody said that in here earlier, but
How did it go?
I'm not sure.
Melody got around.
Totally fine, take
halfway
your
done
time.
with it before herself got feeling very sick and she had to go for a while. For the sake of expediency, if push
Might be the
comes to
purple
shove,
one?
we'll have a
I'm not
conversation
sure.
later when she's
Sure,
in bed.
let's try the purple one.
If I need to finish this
One's
up
in
for her,
just in the silver range.
for the mission.
So
She's done enough
Silver?
for me to show that she's at least
Sure.
knows how to craft
So.
it properly.
Here you go.
She knows how to insert everything together, and she's so far with the own blueprints that she's shown, has shown
Thank you.
more than just
It's
expertise,
fine.
honestly. It's shit, even I was repressed just to seeing the blueprint that she put out for her weapon. So...
Wait, she has a... I want to see
Well,
the blueprint.
that was not mermaid's mead, but that's totally
Oh,
fine.
it was still in the,
Okay,
Better luck next
Essentially, it is
time.
You'll have to show us that later.
I'm sorry they didn't tell me the names of the drinks. I only want to know that as a name is the kids.
It's totally fine.
All
You
right,
don't need
kids.
to worry.
We can do
It's
tinkery
fine
thoughts
either way.
later. Tinkery thoughts later.
You wanna,
work,
uh,
work not
yeah.
now.
No, it's fine.
Exactly.
I got this.
We jabber and sit.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Fair enough. I'm alright. Busy day, but all things considered, not too bad.
You're a spirit, aren't you? I'm quite slow. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I'm a greater fire spirit, yes.
Oh.
If you'll believe me in such a meek form I'm in right now.
So what is wrong with you? Why aren't you in a bigger form?
Well, that is a long story. Bad contract has left me very weak, and I've just expended a lot of my currently available energy.
I see. That's
So right now I'm clinging to a candle.
I see. Well, don't extend yourself too much now.
Of course. That's why I'm just relaxing right now.
That's good.
You know, I've heard of plenty of contracts going bad for, like, the people put into them, but I've never heard of a contract going bad for a spirit.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of... I've heard of some of them, but not a lot of them.
I would like to... I would like to put a record straight here. We spirits did not even understand the concept of evil or lying until those gates made their appearance. There is far more contracts that I believe were probably one-sided in the other direction as well, like myself. My naivete and excitement led me to agree to something I didn't know the whole part of. And because of that, I got trapped for several hundred years making artifacts for a very horrid woman.
Interesting. Hmm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, until she's dead, I'm kind of stuck in this form and in this way. But even then, if I die, quote unquote, all I'm doing is getting sent back to the plains of fire unless I find somebody else who I can garner a contract with. And I don't want to go back to the plains of fire for a few thousand more years, sitting in more boredom, waiting for a chance like this again.
Right. Understandable. Is it boring there? Is it boring in the plains?
There is one thing I can tell you that spirits are. Is one simple word, and it is stagnant. Until the gates, we never changed. And you mortals are ever changing in every single moment. And I'm coming to realize why. But even in a single day, happy, sad, angry, torn, hurt, invigorated, aroused, you people can become so many things and do so many things and create and flow with such tenacity and endearing behaviors. Oh, that it just lights some primal part of my soul where you all just make and build and thrive. And I am in love with it.
You said you're starting to understand why. What is that reason?
Because spirits, inherently, before any language was created and before we bothered learning to speak, as it were, spirits feel. We understand what each other are, what we need and what we're feeling. There's no need for words between spirits. But mortals are so separated. None of you can understand what each other are feeling without expression, without word, without so many things going into each other. And some of you even deceive. You say and do things that you don't actually mean. Which makes it even more difficult to understand what each other mean or need. Must have been so difficult for all of you. To not just know.
Well, I have seen a lot of spirits that has different kind of perspectives, and some of them are very angry, some of them are very deceitful, but they cling on to that one thing. Either they are just angry and they want revenge, or either they're just happy and they just want happiness. You can probably...
That is because we are still learning what it is to be these things. And I can understand spirits that have not had time or contract or whatever it needs to be. But emotions are confusing. You're all very confusing. I'm just going to say it out loud right now. There are so many emotions.
Say what you want, the Cardinal's got a point.
That's true.
So... just because every spirit understood or still understands what exactly each spirit feels and needs does that mean each spirit would respect the needs of another?
No, but you would immediately know. If the spirit did not wish to aid you, then that was it. You immediately knew and could move on.
So, I want to ask, when you got that contract, and did you not feel angry or just all those kind of emotions? Didn't you not feel any of it?
I couldn't. No. When it first happened, I didn't understand. That, well, aside for the love I initially had, that was the first emotion I figured out. Confusion. I couldn't understand why she locked me in the forge and why the things that I had to do weren't what we agreed. And then eventually I found out what anger was. That was very easy to learn.
Yeah.
The first time she made me make some abominable device or machine for her filled me with such hatred and rage, but the emotion I learned after that was sorrow. One of her first artifacts. It was a young girl she brought into the forge. Apparently one of her villagers. And she just, right in front of me, killed her. Just so easily. And he made me use her as fuel for her first accursed artifact.
Well,
And that's when I knew fear.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. Well, I'm hoping you're here and finding friends and comrades, and maybe somebody will help you along the way.
As strange and as broken and as hurting as this place is, it's also been the most welcoming and caring and compassionate place in this plane I've yet to see. For all of the things that happen, all of the pain, there are so many parts where I just see love and care, admiration, so many things where you all are just coming together in this cacophony of feeling and camaraderie. Leafside is... I don't know the words to describe it yet, but it is what it is. And no matter how things turn and broil and change and, in some cases, burn, it continues to be.
It seems like
No matter what walls break down.
Seems like you are a lot of emotions in you right now. Your flame is going wild there.
That's thanks to my friend being here, who has been steadily feeding me a small amount of alcohol.
Listen, you've done enough for the day. All I'm doing is just taking care of a friend. You're right.
Have you thought about that? Maybe emotions are helping you contain your flame, making you have more flame.
It's more emotion can help me bridge the gap between my true self in the fire planes and here.
Interesting.
That's why when I get angry, I get a lot hotter.
when you're happy.
Hotter as well.
I see.
But sadness, it definitely dampens things. That's for sure.
Yes. That is for sure. A emotion that nobody wants to have or have sometimes. It's depressing. That's for sure.
Oh no, I would never want to give up sadness. Because there is one thing I have come to realize. And that is, for every pleasure there must be pain. For every good, bad. Or else you'll be what the fire spirits were. Stagnation.
That is true. You're quite wise, aren't you?
Well, I hope so. I am quite old in mortal comparison.
Yes. I'm quite old too, but you're probably older than me, that's for sure. Fuck, I'm doing Fleeing voice.
I don't know. I'm still not. I still don't know most of the
Well,
races.
And you might
I
both
do
be
envy the
older
aging
than
of
me.
elves.
And yet you both have a lot more charm and charisma than I could ever have as an ogre, so definitely going to be interesting. I'm going to be taking a little bit of footwork and just finding myself a little bit of foot outside, seeing how everybody's still doing. So don't I'm letting you in company of these two lovely ladies, so be good. And,
I shall endeavor to do so.
You two enjoy yourself. Hope you're doing fine as well, lad.
I'm right.
I was actually gonna go
That's
for a
good.
walk and just look around. I have not looked around yet.
I think I've gotten enough. I think I've gotten enough energy to be able to move, but I'm still a little sedimentary.
No. Yes. Well, I will see you guys around. Probably.
Oh,
It was, lovely
before you
to
go,
meet you.
I was just curious. Each of the guild masters seems to have something that they specialize in. What is it that you specialize in?
I specialize in ice magic and water magic. And I also do healing and alchemy and do some combat
you're
here and there
terrifying.
too. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna use my magic on you. I swear.
Hopefully.
I see. Alright. Thank you for letting me.
A strong enough breeze could put me out right now.
I swear I'm not gonna use my magic. I will step quietly out of here, so you not be
trust
scared.
Trust me. There's far more things scarier than you. There's several people who like to throw their teas and coffees around.
Oh, I see. Oh, be careful out there. Ew. Oh. Hello.
Can I follow you around a bit?
What?
It's part of my job already. But I needed to tell you something about information regarding the skull. We might have a situation on our hands. I don't know how much you've been briefed on the Lady Talia's situation.
Lady Talia, yes, I have been debriefed on that one, for sure.
Okay. Well, it might be a more public affair now, because it seems that Master Mikomo was paid silver to disclose information to the town guard.
I see.
Mhm.
So they paid information to Mikomo to tell the town
Aye.
guards?
Hi, ma'am.
Who
The question was who the werewolf was. I think he already knew about the fact of there being a werewolf in the guild.
I see. Who did this?
I'm actually not positive that he actually disclosed that it was Lady Talia, but it's a chance. He said his name was first, and then I left to seek her out. His name is Mikomo. He's the bird he gave a gold piece to earlier today.
Right. All right. Well, good to know. Good to know. Oh, hello. Y'all got all of your glitter out?
I scrambled.
I see. Well, I have more glitter if you want. And maybe you can have, like, some glass or something. It would be funny to look at you when you're in glass. Yes, I'll try to... We could do that someday.
Wouldn't that be dangerous if they exploded?
For sure, it would, yes. Just not make them explode.
Okay. Be very careful. Got it.
Is there anybody in there? I was just gonna look around, actually.
There are several people in.
I see. Oh.
Right.
I just heard about this. I do not know Tali.
Do we know who said what?
I can say that a couple people said that there was a werewolf. And
Master Mossau might be in the medical. Potentially, maybe not.
This is the medical.
Maybe he fell asleep on the ground outside. Yes, this is the infirmary. Just in case anyone was hurt. The back office, I believe, backmost office is the supplies for potion making, and this here is the...
Among other things.
Oh, see.
Oh, no, that's the ingredient area.
Oh.
And this back here is the office.
Wonderful. Then it's done.
Oh. Master,
we're almost finished.
Mossau and Mr. Elker.
I'm sorry.
We're almost finished.
Alright, no problem. We're just giving it to our little lady. Oh, dear.
But yeah, I mean...
Is he also in the medical?
It was just a great official. I'm not gonna ask for something.
He's fitting in for one of our official. Her name is Melody, but she was busy doing blacksmith work today, and I don't know, it seemed like a favor they were passing off to each other.
I see. Oh, I see. He scratched and then said Marcel. Is that it? I see.
Wait. He's from Asmith. I think that's all I know of his
you're
background.
gonna have to do a lot of damage
He is,
control very fast.
But he's one of the sour ones, you know what I mean?
The biggest concern is, was it Justin specifically? Was it that town guard? Alright. He will look for any excuse to, at the very least, jail me. I personally think he will try to have me exiled or killed.
Yes.
Yeah, no. If he does any of that, there's gonna be a strong conversation with me to be had. No one's fucking laying their hand on you.
Yeah, and
hello, Vithos.
If he...
So, yeah, how's it going, champ? You're going fine. You're looking pretty good. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just. Yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, okay, he's out.
Okay. Jesus.
Okay.
He always sounds like he's on the verge of tears.
He does, honestly. I'm worried for that as well. So, besides the problem.
If we're gonna have to think up a rumor, something that we can spread around town, something at a slow rate, but just strong enough that maybe he listens, that the wolves in the quarry isn't does sound like a good starting point, but we're gonna have to think of something else.
Well, we actually
Something more
had wolves
plausible
in
than
the
a
quarry a
werewolf.
while back, so...
Yeah, exactly. But we need something more plausible than werewolf to latch on to.
You
Yeah.
could
I might
always
have a plan.
say that I'm trying to tame a wolf or something. That sounds like something I would do.
I might have
We
a
do have
stupid
a few
idea, but
guild
hear me
members
out
that
at least,
like to
alright?
keep pets.
What if we figure out a way to make a sort of wolf copy of a werewolf? We make sure that shit happens while Talia is around, and that it rules out of the question.
If that were possible, then
You guys got
sounds
this.
great.
Oh. Sorry. Just looking around.
It's quite alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go here.
I don't know how complex this would be, though. What kind of illusions is he doing?
Sorry.
I don't know. I've only ever seen him change.
So, further information on the, we should probably get away from that fireplace. The man, what's his name? The one who was helping us with the skull in the basement. I don't think you were actually present for that, but they took the skull down to the basement. They were messing with it. And there was a man in black garb, and he had black hair. I talked to him. I believe Master Wolfric directed you to him, but I wanted to, just in case I could get information first. And he told me, and he seemed rather certain, this is not the only anomaly he has dealt with in his time on the ground, and this is also very certainly looking like clear signs of black magic. And he also concurred with what Silden said, which is that, oh, there he goes now, which is that it's very ancient magic. It was old when he was young in the fire plane. So I don't know if you've been told that already, but given that plus what the skull was sharing with others in the jail cell, I don't know. I feel a bit more concerned that Wolfric is out there by himself with it.
I think he can handle himself. He will for sure give us information when he comes back.
Aye, ma'am, of course. But I thought you should know, just in case. You know, I personally wasn't, because of that information, ready to take the skull at its word.
Understandable.
I was only here to help something.
Of course. I appreciate the help. For sure.
Of course, ma'am, that's why I'm here.
Yes. Oh, it's quite quiet.
Do you have a place in town, or are you sleeping in the upstairs?
Oh, I'm sleeping in the upstairs. I've already picked a room and everything.
Aye. Copy. Okay. No. Okay, that's everything that I had. If I'm bothering you,
No,
I understand. I believe the dream catcher is closed now. I thought it was open.
It was open a minute ago.
Maybe it's open. Okay. That's everything I have.
Alright. I'll just go looking out about and everything. I haven't actually walked out of town. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that.
Do you want to be left alone?
It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna look around. That's all.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll follow you. Oh, they know mages for ages. Or something. Interesting.
Oh, there's a fireplace there. That's kind of cute.
I think it has marshmallows next to it. That's where it sticks.
Oh, I see. Hmm. Whew. Old lady going up these hills are not the best. Oh well. Whew.
How old are you, ma'am? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I don't mind at all. I'm 610.
Oh. That is rather... That is time passing. Well, you don't look a day over 22.
Oh well, thank you. Thank you for the flattery. Oh, dear.
Of course. I do know it's not uncommon for elves.
Yes.
You, you're, well, no, yeah, it's probably rather.
What?
No, I'm barely in my, what is it, 35 about? My birthday's soon. Or it's past. I haven't kept good time. on
Right.
that.
What brings you here
No, but
to Wardens, Fabio?
I feel it in the knees. Oh, well, I was wandering about. I had a debt to the tavern at the time, and I did not have the money to pay it off, so to be completely honest, I chose to drink myself to an early grave.
Oh.
With whatever money I had, I ended up in the gutter at some point, and Master Wolfric found me there. Told me that he was looking for someone to take a job. I don't remember why exactly. I think it's because I told him he had a bad deal on the sword he just bought.
Oh.
And then he told me that the services of a butler were needed at the Wardens Guild. And lucky for me, definitely very lucky, it lined up with a lot of my past work. I had actually been schooled to do such a job. I think it was accounting.
I see.
For a merchant guild.
Mm.
My father had built, but I ran from that when I was much younger. Ended up in Eastside and I got a job here.
I see.
It's been about 5 or 6 years.
You've been here 5 or 6 years. That's very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Do you like it?
I only recently... I do. I only recently visited the main location a couple months ago. So I believe I dropped the ball on that, but I didn't really understand the purpose until I think I saw my first injured ward laying in an infirmary bed that I'd grown close to.
I see.
After that, I decided to make the trip down to you, and it gave me more of an inspiration to do the job not only effectively, but well. That might be the same thing.
Well, you're doing a great job, Fabio.
Thank you, ma'am. Do what I can.
There's a little fireplace here.
Information on what had happened the night that Talia had her affliction. What exactly happened, I believe he wanted to know. And I was to
You're
find
both
out
more
this
than free to
information.
join us if you'd like.
Oh,
I'm just
really?
talking.
I don't want to bother you guys.
If you'd like.
By all means, please.
You have to be okay with us shitting on the town guard a little bit, but like, you know.
That's totally fine.
And by a little bit, it's worth noting, I punched him so hard his helmet dented one time.
Oh! I
I was
see.
wondering where that dent came from.
I mean, he's kind of a prick. It's fine.
He's doing what he thinks is best. He's just often wrong about the truth of things.
He sucks. He's...
So... Talia told you not to share with him the events of what happened with Talia?
Yes.
Well, that's a stupid and arbitrary conflict of interest.
Yeah, it's not what she told me either, which is interesting.
Have you been looped in on the Talia thing?
Yes, yes, Talia did talk to me about her situation. But I understand now that is a lot of turmoil against the gods and talking about that thing. Or, as I understand it,
Yes, well, in fairness, I told everyone in the town except Justin because Justin was being an asshole.
He's a record for it.
I threatened to take his job once, and ever since I became deputy, he always comes to me over every little minute thing. He's doing it on purpose.
Of course he is.
I'm going to get him. I'm going to
Both
get him.
yesterday and today. Nishka was the first one that he came into contact with.
Did he make it a
even
point to
have
do so?
time. Yes.
I believe yesterday his words were, "Ah, Nishka, there you are, just the person I have been looking for." And then this morning, came to Lady Nishka for purposes of a tour, I believe it was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
I
don't you
thought-
sit
I thought
down?
the end of that. I just prefer to stand right now.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Actually, we made a wager, and we did not even have time to establish what we were wagering before it came over. But I would have won.
Probably something. I don't know.
So everybody here is from Erin, or are you guys from somewhere else?
I believe I'm
One of
actually
us?
the only native.
Well, we don't know where Gabi's from.
Zool.
It's a mystery.
Oh.
Okay, but given everything else,
I'm from
I'm from Linden.
Oh, Lyndon, Asmith. And then you?
Oh, Suna.
Oh, a fellow Suna. I'm from Suna too.
You're from Suna. Which part?
Inland.
I don't know what that means.
You don't?
It's a whole bunch of islands, no?
Yes.
How do you have inlands of...
It's somewhere over there.
If it's inland, then it's probably not Mariloon. It's probably not Tritelis. Sounds like either the Isles or Seralina.
Yep.
It's closer to the center. Instead of the outer
Got it.
Isles.
Inland Isles.
I'm used to inland meaning from the sea,
Understandable.
but it's all next to the sea. That's...
Like
Seems
the Jade
horribly
Valley.
inefficient way. Anyone
Right?
you want
Yeah,
to
the
get to?
Jade Valley is inland, whereas Yasura is coastal. I get what you mean.
This is... yes. Nishka understands. I'm not crazy.
Makes sense.
Not this
For
time.
people who live on
Not
actual
usually.
continents and not islands.
If you say so.
Okay. I have radical ideas. But how frequently am I completely off base?
Okay, alright, I'll give it to you.
brought you to the wardens?
I wanted a new challenge. I have been everywhere, and what I haven't done. I have done a lot, but now I want a new challenge, and this is it.
You fucking found it, with all due respect.
Seems like it.
If I were to describe this branch of the Wardens as anything, I would describe it as challenging.
Good. I like a challenge.
That's a very political way to say clusterfuck.
Just a fuck ton of teenage drama.
Politician.
Yeah, but the reality is that we're on the brink of being kicked out of the town because of a string of questionable events that have relation to various things.
I see.
I'm going to check on myself.
He's welcome to join if...
Wait, Mum.
Would you like me to escort you?
Do
It's rather dark.
No, it's alright.
He knows, he's just staying there because he's stubborn.
Anna?
Oh.
No.
What?
I'm going to ask.
No.
Okay. If he can't, or you don't, or whatever, let me know. And I'll go back to my house after this.
What you've seen here today so far, is it any more similar to the day-to-day down at the main location?
Go alone. Be safe.
On Suna.
Good night.
No, at the main location of the Warden's Guild.
I forgot.
What?
Is that what it is? The main location of the Warden's
Yes.
Guild. This is the sister location.
Mhm.
I was asking if the events here that have transpired so far are similar to how the day-to-day is down there.
I
Sincerely
can't
doubt it.
say.
No, absolutely not.
I can't say at least. No, not really. Yeah, it went very fast today. I thought it was going to be a very, quiet day, but it wasn't. But it's quite interesting.
No.
Interesting day.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
What was your
at least
name
we're
again?
unique.
Oh, my name is Dana. Oh, yes.
Oh,
it's
don't
a
fall.
pleasure.
Oh, you don't need to bow for me. It's totally fine.
It's custom for her.
I understand. I have been here. I have been in Asmith before. I know how it is.
What is the significance of the bow?
Oh, it is to show that your deepest respect to the one in which you bow. We are not to put ourselves higher, but lower.
Is this not displayed by what you wear? Your station?
I mean, you may display it literally, but your actions speak louder than words, as many say. The act of bowing shows that many things.
Asmith is not kind to ourselves, sadly. That's the way it is. Why do you still
bow
wear your
even to the-
chains? Oh, sorry. Just go ahead.
Go. No, go on.
I was just gonna ask, why do you still wear your chains?
I'm still indebted to someone.
I see.
Well, I wish to keep them.
I see.
Indebted implies that there is a quantifiable amount owed. Is that the case?
I would say that that is more of a term that I have applied to it. Would it make it
Fair enough.
easier for others to comprehend my emotions as such?
You're entitled to your
I'm very grateful
thoughts on the
towards
matter. Can I ask? You're... You serve under Ysabell. You have some... with the guild leaders, presumably they have some measure of station, comparatively. What of
Correct.
myself?
Well, I mean, you also serve under Ysabell, so should you require any assistance, I am more or less at the disposal to help you.
Why is the inverse not true? Or is it? Would you like my assistance with various affairs, should you need it?
At this stage, I do not have any that require assistance that cannot be handled on my own.
But were you to?
What?
Were you to, for example, should you need to carry something larger than you yourself can physically manage?
Would I not just try harder? I would not want to put the bandit on you.
Why?
Well, you are injured as well, are you not?
Let's assume that I'm whole. I'm trying to figure out the relative... I don't understand the social hierarchy. Are we of a kind, you and I? We both serve under Ysabell. We are... expected to follow his orders. We have respect for him.
If he has asked you for help, then I would take no offense to you assisting.
Take offense. That's an interesting choice of word.
If someone
My
offers
idea.
you assistance, or even leeway, is that offensive to you? Is that an insult in some way?
I would consider it so.
Can I ask why? You needn't tell me, I'm just curious.
You think I'm not capable of completing such a task?
Not all tasks can be completed by one person. It's not a question of the value of the individual, it's simply a question of expediency. Is it not better to complete a task more quickly, rather than struggling with it alone?
I'm unsure.
Fair enough.
I feel like this mirrors a conversation you and I just had earlier today.
Does it?
A little. It feels like it.
What you have to understand is that my memory of the day is already basically gone. I'll be better when I've slept.
Your Linden battery and my dragon
Oh, that.
resolution
Fair enough.
have their limits.
Thank you guys for your hospitality. I am probably going to go to bed. But I will probably see you tomorrow.
Good night.
I'm always here for you guys if you want to
Well.
talk.
Have a wonderful night.
You guys too. Everybody seems nice so far, that's for sure. I hope this is the way. I'm hoping. Probably is. Hopefully.
Of the guild. If it came to a fight between me and Justin, I would win every time.
It's alright.
You wouldn't be able
Not your
to
wheel,
get away.
I guess.
You wouldn't even get close.
Is everything to your liking, ma'am? Can I get you anything else?
I don't think so. I'm probably gonna just retire for the night.
Section of the guild.
Hi, ma'am. Me as well.
At bay.
Okay. Well, have a good night. And I will be in the library. It has my name on the door.
Alright. Good to know. Good night.
Good night.
Almost done bad.
He come out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
What have you done that you consider so bad?
Mikamo cannot say.
I'll be in the
Refuse
library
to say.
if you need me.